As I promised you before, and also I promised you in social media, I will share to you now our main topic in January 2022. Our main topic is transforming pain into gratitude, which is a very sexy topic. The fundamental of the ideas is very simple. Everything in this universe is organic. Everything. What I mean by organic, it is like waste in the garden, which is in the process of becoming flower, like the falling dry leaf, many things waste in the garden. They are all in the process of becoming beautiful flower. The same thing happens with experience. Include pain. As long as you become the skillful gardener to your own experience, you can transform pain into gratitude. Some of you who are able to transform pain into gratitude, that is one of a very high spiritual attainment. One of the very high spiritual attainment. You are able to transform your pain into gratitude. To make the story live, I want to use my own personal experience of being infected by coronavirus last July 2021. I was hospitalized for 3 weeks and I healed myself here in ashram more than 3 months. It was long pain. But I never complain about my pain. I focus on the hidden secret behind the pain. As I shared you in previous session, illness can open the gate of the darkness. It can also open the gate of the light. If you keep complaining and blaming because of illness, by then illness opened the gate of the darkness. But if you focus on the lesson and follow the important lesson, the spiritual lesson behind your pain, by then illness does not open the gate of the darkness. Illness opens the gate of the light. As skillful gardener who are able to transform waste into a beautiful flower, which using many tools, skillful gardener using many tools. The same thing happens. If you want to transform pain into gratitude, you need inner tools. What are the inner tools that we need to transform pain into gratitude? I give you now three inner tools. The first one, which is the most important tool in order to transform pain into gratitude, is positive holistic mind. What I mean by positive holistic mind is very simple. Whenever you speak to the others, whenever you act to the others, be as positive as possible. It doesn't create any violence, and also opening the gate of peace to all of us. Being positive outside. When you speak, when you act, remember, train yourself to be positive as possible, which is recommended by all religion. But deep inside, you are not only positive, but also holistic. What I mean by holistic, where there is the peak of mountain, there is valley. Where there is happiness, there is sadness. Where there is joy, there is sorrow. It is like the Chinese yin-yang. Both the darkness is the light is belong to us. Inside ourselves, in certain part of ourselves, there is dark part, like bad memory, soul wound, being wounded by the parent, your wife, your husband make you dissatisfied, that is the dark part. And also the bright part, happiness, joy, thankfulness. But both the darkness and the light, both belong to us. That is what I mean being holistic inside. Remember, the first tool in transforming pain into gratitude, being positive outside but being holistic inside, which is very important. I have practiced this tool more than 10 years. The result is not only happy and peaceful to me, but also happy and peaceful to the surrounding environment. The second inner tool to transform pain into gratitude is open and flowing mind. There is an old saying like this: the mind is like parachute. It does not function unless it is open. That is very true. The mind is like parachute. It does not function unless it is open. For that reason, make your mind as open as possible. What I mean by open-mindedness, it is not only you which is true. The other people also might be true. It is not only you who want to be happy. Your husband, your wife, your children also want to be happy. What I mean by narrow and dangerous mind, they are very eager to change the others. They have a long hobby of blaming the others, criticizing the government. That is the narrow and dangerous mind. The second inner tool which help you transforming pain into gratitude. Remember, open and flowing mind. It is like helicopter, helicopter, wherever they are able to fly. Look at the problem from the wider perspective. That's the meaning. Helicopters. Not only see the problem from your own limited perspective, but also see from the perspective of your husband, from the perspective of your wife, from the perspective of your children, from your perspective of your neighbor. That is what I mean by helicopter view. Open and flowing mind. The third inner tool is beautiful heart. What I mean beautiful heart is the heart, whenever they pray, only pray by whispering the beautiful words of thank you. What I mean beautiful heart is deeply realize that we are all suffer. For that reason, whenever you meet the others, raise the question inside, how can you make the others happy? Beautiful heart. Every time you wake up in the morning, the first thought that appears in your heart is how to make my life meaningful today. That is beautiful heart. To make the story short, there are 3 tools which enable you to transform pain into gratitude. The first tool, positive and holistic mind. The second one, open and flowing mind. The third one, beautiful heart. How exactly those 3 tools can transform pain into gratitude? Now we are entering the how. Like the mother who pins the son because the son is unwilling to learn. The same thing also happened to God. Sometimes, in order to make your soul grow and glow, God gives you pain. Not because God wants to punish you, no. But because God wants you to grow much more mature. That is the way how to look at the pain. Let me repeat again, since this is very important. Like a mother who pins the son who is unwilling to learn. Sometimes God expresses His love by opening the gate of pain to you. Not because God wants to punish you, no, but because God wants you to grow into a much more mature way. That is the first how. The second one, when I was hospitalized for 3 weeks, especially the first 3 days, I was extremely uncomfortable. Hospital, how luxurious hospital is still hospital. It was very uncomfortable. But spending 3 weeks in hospital opened the gate of understanding to me, beautiful understanding. In every corner of my ashram here is beautiful. The singing wild birds, the blooming lotus, the flowing water, beautiful sunrise and sunset here. Everything that happened in ashram become beautiful because I personally experienced how uncomfortable it was staying 3 weeks in hospital. It is like the darkness which make the light much brighter. The uncomfortable experience of illness opened the gate of gratitude. Illness like coronavirus which infected me last July. It is like the inner angel, inner angel. What I mean by pain as inner angel, it is because of illness we can value health. It is because of illness we will be careful in eating, drinking, sleeping. If you are positive outside and holistic inside, you will see those illness and pain, they are not here to make you die, but they are here to save you. How to make pain, illness save you, not to make you die. Read the spiritual message behind. And the more important thing is follow the message. Like what I did to myself. It is still clear in my mind the reason why I was infected by coronavirus in July last year. Oh, that is the reason. So that's why I do not repeat that reason again. That is what I mean by illness as the inner angel, inner guide. Another approach, pain and illness is like sandpaper. Sandpaper who soften the wood in the process of becoming Buddha statue. Illness, pain is very softening and purifying as well. I myself experienced it after being infected by coronavirus. A lot of beautiful quality inside me getting better because of coronavirus. Especially the quality of my compassion much better than before. Because how painful in the hospital was, how uncomfortable spending 3 weeks in hospital. It does not open the gate of criticizing the government, no. It opened the gate of compassion. The quality of my compassion to all beings in this universe getting better. After witnessing a lot of death in hospital, because the first 3 days I was hospitalized, I saw using my own eyes, a lot of people die because of coronavirus. The direct consequence of witnessing a lot of people who die, I value life much deeper. I saw using my own personal eyes how unstable human life is. Our body can be taken away by death anytime. But those personal experience of witnessing a lot of death make me value life much deeper. Whenever I walk, I see small ants. I try to avoid not to kill them. Do not talk about harming the others. Even harming the ant, I try to avoid it. It is because of the direct personal experience witnessing a lot of death in hospital. In England, in one of beautiful country where I spent 1 year together with my wife and my 2 children, there's a beautiful saying like this: bad weather make good timber. Let me repeat again: bad weather made good timber. My personal experience of it, hospitalized 3 weeks, it was a bad weather. But the good news, since I was able to heal myself, it is the test of quality, how deep my meditation is. Because three weeks, no one visited me, not alone because coronavirus. I was completely alone. None except the medical doctor and the nurse, of course. And medical doctor sometimes come, maybe only a few minutes. The nurse also. But most of the time, three weeks, night and day, I spent completely alone. And it was a peaceful experience for me. Why? Because whenever I'm awake, what I did to myself in hospital 3 weeks is making the long list of gratitude. Making a long list of gratitude every day. I write it in my mobile phone. I have healthy family. I have beautiful wife. I have smart children. I have happy grandson. Long list of gratitude. Every day, I make it every day. Making the long list of gratitude is like a personal meeting with God as beauty. Let me repeat once again. In the moment when I make long list of gratitude, I have a personal meeting with God as beauty. The kind of beauty the kind of God which has been praised in the Bali island for more than 1,000 years. So that's why any corner of the Bali island is beautiful, because the kind of God that people praise here in Bali is God as beauty. And one form of God as beauty is long list of gratitude. The last one, how I personally transform pain into gratitude. Since I was infected by coronavirus in the hotel, not in the ashram, from that time I stopped. No. It is the last time I go to the hotel. The best place to stay is my own ashram. So that's why the last 6 months I never go out from the ashram. Even for 1 hour I never go out. And this ashram become like what I personally call as my personal heaven. Waking up in the morning, doing my job as a teacher in social media, guiding 1,000 people in social media. After doing social media job, I feed wild birds. There is dove, fish, taking good care of the garden. If I have spare time, I read some of the spiritual book. In the evening, around 6-7 p.m., I pray to the health, happiness, and peacefulness of all being every day. There is no holiday, every day. As a result, the environment around ashram is like personal heaven to me. And who opened those gates of inner personal heaven? It was coronavirus, It was coronavirus who opened the gate of small heaven here in ashram. That is my presentation today about transforming pain into gratitude. Hopefully, the light that flowing through me will dispel a lot of darkness here in the samsaric realm as long as possible. Deep thank you, beautiful heart, beautiful soul, wherever you are. Deep thank you, deep thank you, deep thank you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace in the lower, peace in the middle, peace in the higher realm.